There's some things in life that all you gotta do is outlast it. And if you could just you ain't gotta swing, you ain't gotta be going through it, you just gotta learn the secret of how can I survive these next couple rounds? Because if I can get past this, then I can knock him out.
It's just been in my genes since I was a kid. I love seeing the results of working with kids and seeing the benefits for them moving forward, getting scholarships to go to college. It's called RJS Basketball, which really is my name, Ricky Joseph Sullivan. In other terms, I have kids, which my oldest son is Ricky, my youngest son is Javon, and our last name is Sullivan. So it's a lot behind that RJS Basketball. I started the program in 2008. I work with a ton of South Jersey kids. The grittiness, this area has that kind of stigma on us. We got mama's boys, kids. So what I do is I like to get with these kids. I like to build them up. I like to take them into the city, show them a lot of different things than what they're used to, and then you just make them uncomfortable. The greater deal of my clients are from the Burlington County area. I get middle class kids who have a huge passion for the game. They were lacking in some areas. That's my job to correct the things they're lacking in, and just try to put them in a position to succeed and end up getting a scholarship. That's the result.
Will Mars, most people know me as. I'm the assistant varsity coach over Rancocas Valley Regional High School. Also work in the school in the special education department, working with the kids with special needs. Funding. These kids in Burlington County have a way better opportunity than the kids up in North Jersey because they just don't have the funding, meaning the books. We're big on I want to say computers, electronics, and things of that down here. Whereas though we have tons and tons of Apple carts. Whereas though we have one room that's $40,000. It's just all Apple Apple computers, MacBooks, everything. They don't have that stuff up there. So I would say that would be one thing. It's concerned. It's just the same thing. They don't have, whereas I can give you an example, down here we have what you call feeder programs, where Rancocas Valley has one, Burlington Township has one, whereas though you could be playing basically for the school before you actually get into the school. So by the time you could start at 5th grade, 5th, 6th, 7th. So by the time you get to 8th and 9th grade, they already know you. Over there, they don't really have stuff they have the PAL and rec leagues, but it's not the same. Schools are always great. Actually, once my sons, who are 9 and 10, they'll probably be going to school in Burlington County High School.
Nick Davidson, now Carpenter, Vince Anfield, and Ned. I met now I watched a little bit of him in high school. After that, he left. I think he went to a prep school. I seen him out in some summer leagues that I go to over the summer. We just did some talking, and then he ended up just coming to work with me.
Now Carpenter. Currently, I'm attending the College of New Jersey. It's in UN, New Jersey. It's my first year. I transferred in from Nye College. I met Rec through a couple of my friends, just hooping. Heard he was a great trainer to work out with. And once I started exploring for myself, I found out to be the case. So what makes Rick a good trainer in my eyes is that every day you go in there, you know you're going to work on something different. Another aspect that is going to keep pushing you to the next level, whether it be your handles, just creating space off a shot. Just your shooting technique in general is always something that you could go in and improve on. He definitely helped me with some off the court. He started talking to some agents for me to follow up the college process, and also just keeping my name out there. So I feel like Rick's definitely a great tool as far as just working on your game and also taking your game to the next level. What makes Rick a good trainer in my eyes is that every day you go in there, you know you're going to work on something different. another aspect that's going to keep pushing you to the next level, whether it be your handles, just creating space off a shot, just your shooting technique in general is always something that you could go in and improve on. Rick workout, I feel like you're going to leave there feeling like you're good, but I feel like you're going to leave there always feeling like there's something you can improve on. And I feel like when you're working out, that's what you want. You want to leave a workout feeling like you're the best person in the world. You want to always feel like there's something you could come back the next day and improve on. And I feel like everybody that's been in an RJ workout, I feel like that's why we always come back, because he just keeps pushing us and just makes us feel like there's something where we could get better on the next day.
I always liked this kid. He's a workhorse in the gym. He just needed the right opportunity and the right place to go to really flourish as a player.
Rick, he's just a great tool to have, just a great mentor. I feel like ever since I've been there, it's been nothing but love. I can't complain about any decision he's made for me. I feel like he just got our overall best interest in mind. I feel like I got a lot better as a player since I started working with him, and I'm going to continue to keep getting better.
Same thing with Ned. These guys are all, they're close friends. So, usually when you work with a couple guys, they'll bring one of their friends in, and same thing. They're from the same school, same neighborhood. So I know all of them. I watch them in high school.
Ned Ogamessam. I attend Caldwell University up the street from Bloomfield. I'm basically small town kid that loves to play basketball, love to chill with friends, love to work out. Pretty much same things teenagers do, like college kids do. Play video games, work out, hang out with friends, you know what I'm saying? Simply home. South Jersey is where I grew up, where I spent most of my years, so it always has a home feeling to it. I'm up here a lot, so especially when I go back, it just feels like home, so I cherish every moment. I met Rick through high school basketball. He always been in the basketball world, as you know. But yeah, I met him through high school basketball, and we kicked it off ever since. Definitely, I faced a lot of hardships, but the hardest one, definitely tearing my left patella tendon in my knee. It was kind of a lot of adversity I had to go through mentally and physically, and that was something I really had to find myself within to overcome that.
I know once he got into college, I think he got hurt, so he's just been trying to rehab and get back. He dropped some pounds down. So the next couple years, I see some good things for him.
Spending a whole year not playing basketball, being injured, rehab, there's definitely a lot of catching up to do. You definitely lose some skill sets that usually come easy to you just like that, playing basketball for so many years. So it was definitely just basically getting back up to date, gaining strength in my leg, gaining my skill sets back, basically little simple stuff like that, like every athlete goes through when they get injured. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm 100% healthy, fully back, but it's definitely been improvement. I've been just trying to do what I gotta do, rehab, stay focused, drilling, just trying to get back up to date. I think I caught back up to date, but it's time to get past competition and competitors. Basically, as any mentor would, advice, guidance. He helped me in many ways like that, because especially like I was saying, I was going through a lot of hardship with my knees, and he helped me gain confidence, and he gave me a lot of advice on how to deal with certain stuff like that, because he dealt with injuries himself too. So he gave me advice with certain stuff I needed in that aspect.
Same thing with Vince. I watched him in high school. Actually, I had the opportunity of coaching at a junior college that he went to. So I met him there, and things just transpired through there. Plus, they're all good friends.
Vincent Anfield. Right now, I'm a business management major at Rutgers Camden, and before going to Rutgers Camden, I went to Montclair State and Gloucester County. When I was at Gloucester County College, me and Rick actually met, and he was a coach there, so we built a relationship back. This was 2014. I'd say the hardship was just pretty much that, just transferring and always getting used to new schools. I met a lot of people in the last 4 years of me being in college, and it's just getting used to just different places and different people.
With Vince is, he works very hard too. His problem was just trying to get into the right situation to help his career go forward. But again, if the opportunity comes for him, I believe, things will turn out for him.
I say the most improvement, all the guys just continue just to build and get better as players. This year, we all shot a better field goal percentage, so that's the key to us, just working, coming in here in the summer when it's scorching hot and just working. And I think we all benefit from it. I think just the best part is just all my friends are around, and we really like built a family here. So it's just being around the guys and just playing basketball. So because you always don't really get to be around your best friends all the time in basketball when everyone's away for college.
I grew up in a broken home. My mom remarried. I have a stepfather, which, you know, he's been in my life for quite some time. I just learned to deal with adversity. That's probably the biggest thing for me. Going to junior college, just starting to understand what it's about. You know, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scene that you wouldn't know unless you played ball. You know, it took a toll on me. That's why I ended up transferring to another school and kind of, you know, shifted positions on me. And then once I finished school, I really got back into basketball and working with kids and, you know, try to help them out and show them the right way. You know, I've been working with kids for a long time, maybe just going on about 15 years. Just seeing the results from it and just the passion behind what I do, you know, made me go into it even more. It was a need to give back to the community. It was, you know, a lot of people that was coaching that I feel that was giving the kids what they were needing, and that's what helped me step in there and become who the person I am today. But you know, we have that stigma here that we can't compete, as well as with, you know, guys from up in North Jersey. And you know, my biggest thing was just to show people there's a lot of hidden talent in our area.
RJS just means, to me, it means just being a family. Just like everybody who works out there looks out for each other. We always make sure we have fun, but we're always getting better. That's which is one of the reasons why I like going there. It's like all my close friends go there as well, just like guys from the area, and we all look out for each other. We all make sure we're pushing each other. So I feel like that's what RJS means to me.
Is an acronym, means run, jump, and shoot, but to be honest, I don't really follow by that. It's more of a brotherhood and more of a family, and we just follow RJS because we move as a unit and as a family. So it's more than that than just run, jump, and shoot.
I say it's a hard-working family that we all have different goals, whether it's playing professional or just being the best college player, but we all want to work and continue to grow.
It means training, helping, and giving opportunity. It's the passion in me, man. There's no better feeling waking up doing the things I'm doing right now in my life.